All right. It's currently almost 7 o'clock p.m. Just trained a client. Feeling pretty good. I got a little arm day ahead of me today, but I don't know. Just wanted to talk a little bit before I head on inside. Today I'm thinking I want to talk about consistency. So, consistency is key. It's such a traditional phrase, but it is very true in every sense. Consistency will kind of turn the impossible into the inevitable. I just think that getting after it day by day not only makes you better at your craft, but makes you more disciplined as a person as well. And it also kind of ties in a factor of manifestation, where when you start to put yourself in the life that you want to live and start living that way, you become how you start living. That becomes part of your character. Let me give an example of this. If I want to be a professional athlete, if I want to be a professional basketball player, I live my day every single day like I am currently a pro player. So I wake up, maybe eat a nice, healthy, high-protein meal, train, come back, another meal, train, do whatever I got to do on the side. The point is, I'm already living that way. Even though I haven't achieved the title of professional yet, that's my lifestyle. Once you start replicating that lifestyle day by day, over and over, you adopt it. And when I say inevitable, that title of pro, it's bound to happen. You keep putting in the work, you're going to get results. Even when it doesn't work out in the way that you expect it to, it's still going to work out in a way that benefits you. Putting in hard work always yields good things. Even if at the very end of the day, the only good thing that you achieve from putting in work is becoming a better person, that's still a plus. For me, consistency has been a somewhat difficult theme where I feel as though I could be a lot better. Sometimes I lack the motivation, but I feel like consistency is more about just doing certain things and making them part of your day. Routines help a lot in that. I'm somebody who really thrives when my day is planned out and scheduled in advance, and I understand that there are a lot of people that are the opposite, where they're impulsive, where they get kind of anxious if their whole day is planned, but I've always found peace in having things planned out, and the concept of routine helps me adhere to consistency, where I know what my morning looks like every day. I know that I'm waking up, know that I'm making my bed, I know that I'm brushing my teeth, putting on my acne medicine, I'm doing everything that I gotta do. And that includes important things that, when I say important, are relevant to my future, such as content creation. That's been one of my struggles with consistency, is making videos, uploading them, being consistent. It's not because I dislike it. I love doing this. The hard part is starting. Sometimes you have to force yourself to start, because once you start, then the workflow comes naturally, and you're able to pour in more creativity and more effort than you could have beforehand. Sometimes the first step is just starting, even if that is in a very minimal way. For example, when I have longer format videos, horizontal videos, such as maybe this one, we'll see, those types of videos, to entice myself to really actually get started and dedicate real time and real effort to it, the first thing I do is just get the video files from my phone to my computer and put them in a new project in my software or video editor, right? All I'm doing is shifting the videos from my phone to my computer. That's it. But I'm setting myself up to be able to freely edit those and start whenever I want. So technically I already did step one. Just by doing step one, you put yourself in a much better position to embark on step two, and then step 3 and 4, and it flows so much more easily. Whereas sometimes I'll look at it as one big project that I have to fulfill from start to finish, and that isn't the best for me, because sometimes it's a bit intimidating. Sometimes I feel as though I'm so pressured by myself just to get it done that the effort factor decreases, and I would never want that. I always want top quality effort, because if you're not applying yourself fully, why are you applying yourself at all? Here's a good example. One of my teachers in a AP European history class, we had the AP exam coming up in a couple weeks. We were reading like a study book, practice test, whatever. And I remember one of the first questions on that test was what the grades on an AP exam were graded 1 to 5, 5 being you did the best you could, and 1, being the worst grade. The first question in this study book was, what grade are you looking to achieve? And it had a scale of 1 to 5. You circle 1. My teacher at that time looked at our whole class. He was like, listen, y'all, if you're not picking 5, get out of my class. Everybody should be attempting to get a 5 on this. Everybody should be attempting to get the maximum score. If you're not gonna apply yourself to what you're doing, why are you doing it at all? Max effort, go for it. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. I don't care if it sounds corny. I don't care if I'm being overly motivational. That's how it is. If you're not trying to fully apply yourself and get the maximum grade, score, feedback, whatever it may be, why are you trying? Why are you putting in the time and effort? You could be allocating that time in a much better way than to just half-ass something. So, yeah. A lot of conversation topics tied into each other, but the main point being, be consistent and apply yourself fully. Those, I feel like, go hand in hand. In some cases, wow, it's really coming down out here. This rain is crazy, but honestly, this is my favorite weather. I love looking out the window, watching the rain. One of my favorite things to do. Lifting when it's raining outside. For y'all that know, you know it's different. It's damn good. Especially you got gym with nice lighting, nice windows, but getting sidetracked here. Yeah, so main point, be consistent, force yourself to start, because once you start, everything comes more naturally. When it comes more naturally, you're able to apply yourself fully. That's how it goes hand in hand. So I'm gonna get after this arm workout. Wow, can't believe that was 7 minutes I just talked. That flew by. But if you want to see more content like this going forward, as opposed to traditional weight training content, or maybe a mix of both, let me know. I'm more than happy to just talk and share my thoughts. But I hope that I could at least motivate somebody today. But I'm feeling pretty motivated myself, so I'm gonna go get after it. Have a good one. Man, it's really raining, but it's beautiful out here. Holy. I mean, damn. Can't lie. These are my favorite kind of nights. I'm getting slapped in the face with some wind and some rain, but it's like watching the cars go by and everything. It's all worth it.